Hi guys, I Aziz welcome you to CoedMaster, and in this video I am going to talk about hashing and hash table. I will explain what is hashing, what is hash function, what is hash table, and how hashing actually works. So make sure to watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Alright guys, let's begin this video. So guys, if you look at the collection hierarchy diagram, then you will see that there are two classes that implements set interface. One is hash set and the second one is linked hash set. And both of these classes is implemented using hashing. And similarly, if you look at the map interface, there are two classes that implements map interface. One is hash map and the second one is linked hash map. And these two classes also implements hashing internally. So this means it is very crucial to understand what is hashing in order to understand how hash set, linked hash set, hash map and linked hash map works internally. So let's begin this video with the comparison of the time complexity of different operations on different data structure. So let's say we have a sorted array, okay? So all the elements are arranged in ascending order in the array. Okay, and as we know that array stores all the elements in contiguous memory location, that is why when we search an array, we can use binary search algorithm. And it takes big of log n time to search any element in the array. Now next one is insert. So when we want to insert any element in the middle of the array, then to make the space of that element, we have to move all the elements to the right side by one position, okay? So that is why it takes big of n time complexity to insert any element in the middle of the array, okay, or at the first position of the array. And next is the delete operation. In delete operation also, if we want to delete any element in the middle of the array, then to fill that space, we have to move all the elements by one position towards left. So that is why it takes big of n time to delete any element from the array. Now these are the time complexity of search, insert and delete operation on a sorted array. Similarly, if we have sorted linked list, and we can know that linked list is a collection of linked elements or linked nodes. So if you want to search, insert or delete in linked list, we have to traverse linked list all the way to that element first. And then we just have to tweak the references of the node. So that is why all the operations search, insert and delete takes big of n time complexity. Now in case of binary search tree, as we have seen in the previous video that search, insert and delete operation takes big of log n time complexity. And why is that? Because we skip the half of the binary tree in every iteration. So these are all the time complexity of different operations on different data structure. So guys, don't you think that we need a data structure that is more efficient than arrays, linked list and binary search tree, which can provide search, insert and delete operation in big of one constant time? Well, we have this type of data structure that can provide search, insert and delete operation in big of one constant time. And this is where hashing and hash table comes into picture. So let's begin with the first question, that what is hashing? So hashing is a process of transforming a key into other value using some hash function. So how it works? Basically, we have a key and we have a hash function. We pass this key into hash function and hash function produces a value. And the value that is produced by hash function, we call it a hash of a specific key. So the entire process of transforming key into a specific value that we call hash is called hashing. As simple as that. Now the question over here is, what is a hash function? So hash function is simply a function, and this function implements an algorithm. And while hashing, using that algorithm, we perform some mathematical operation on a given key to produce a value. And that value is going to be a hash of the given key, okay? For example, there are many popular hashing algorithms available in almost all the programming languages, that are MD5 and SHA. If you want to know more about MD5 and SHA, you can just Google it out. So guys, by now you understood what is hashing and what is hash function. Now let's discuss about the few of the properties of hash. So the first and the most important property of hash is actually meant to be irreversible in nature. So that means there is no way by means you can transform hash code into its original form. So we can say that it is just a one-way encryption. So there is no decryption key that can decrypt the hash code into its original form. And the second most important property is, so when we provide same key to the same hash function, it will always provide same value. So for example, let's say you want to compute the hash code of number 5. So no matter how many times you are giving 5 to hash function, it's always going to provide you with the same hash value of number 5. Now by now you understood what is hashing, what is hash function, and what is the properties of hash. Now let's move on and understand what is hash table. So hash table is a linear data structure that can store mappings of key value using hashing. Okay, and how it does so? It stores key value in an array in associative manner. So let's understand hash table with this example. So let's say we have an array of size 7 and we want to store all of these values in the hash table. So these are 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So how hash table works? It simply gives this value 11 to the hash function, and this hash function does some mathematical computation. So for example, here is a very simple hash function, and this simply does the modulus of the given key with the 10. So after performing modulus, we get 1 as the hash value of 11, and this 1 represents the index at which 11 should be present. So this hash table is going to store 11 at the index 1. Similarly, in case of 12, 13, 14, 15, all of these values will be given to hash function to compute the hash code. The hash code comes out to be 2, 3, 4 and 5, so that 12 is stored at the position 2, 13 is stored at the position 13, and so on and so forth. Now you might be thinking that what is the advantage of doing all of these stuff? So let me tell you guys. First of all, we should be knowing that hash table is using array as the underlying data structure. And as the array stores all the elements in contiguous memory location, we have the advantage of random access support. Okay, so we can access any element of this array in constant time. Okay, so let's say we want to search 13 in the hash table. Okay, so what do? We simply compute the hash code of 13. So when we do 13 modulus 10, we get 3 as the hash code. So this is the key where the value 13 is present. So we can access position 3 in a constant time to get the value of that position. Similarly, if we want to insert 16 in the hash table, we are going to compute the hash code of 16. It comes out to be 6. So we can directly go to position 6 to store 16. And the third operation, that is delete. Let's say we want to delete 12 from the hash table. So we compute the hash code of 12. It comes out to be 2. So we can access the position 2 to delete 12 from that location in a constant time. So you can see here that all the operations search, insert and delete can be done in the constant amount of time, right? And this is really cool. So if you compare this time complexity with all of this time complexity, you will see that there is a significant improvement in time complexity when using hash table. So while binary search tree provides big of log n time for search, insert and delete, hash table is beaten all of these data structure because it provides big of 1 or theta 1 constant time for searching, insert and delete operations. So guys, whenever you want to store key value pair and you want constant time in search, insert and delete operation, then you must go for hash map or hash table. So by now I hope you understood what is hashing, how hash function actually works, and what is hash table. Now in next video we will see the two collection classes that are hash map and linked hash map that implements map interface. And these two collection classes internally use hashing to implement hash map and linked hash map. So this is all from my side. If you learned something valuable from this video, then hit the like button in order to make YouTube algorithm happy. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so my friend you never miss any upcoming video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.